Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you my version of the tricolor cyanotype process, which is based on chemical toning. So, coat your paper with a cyanotype solution. It's possible to use both classic and new ones. Choose the one you prefer. I mostly use classic one though. I prefer using cotton-based papers because they are easier to work with. Most of paper require pre-wetting, so you could align your negatives perfectly. Notice you should keep your cyanotype solutions around pH 5 because higher pH may cause bleaching for upcoming magenta and yellow layers. I use RGB negatives for printing my cyanotypes, where red is for cyan, green is for magenta, and blue is for yellow. So attach the magenta negative to the coated paper sheet for the first layer. Expose it for around 6 minutes. Add some vinegar and hydrogen peroxide to the tray filled with water. Put your print into it and wash it until you get rid of the yellow tint. It's important to fully oxidize the print, so I add more hydrogen peroxide to water while washing the print. Wash your print for around 10 minutes. Place your washed print to an empty tray and tone it with a solution made of 2 grams of nickel acetate and 1 gram of ascorbic acid per 500 milliliters of water. Tone it for a couple of minutes until your print becomes turquoise. Don't forget that nickel salts are toxic, so always protect your hands with gloves and wear a mask while dissolving dry chemicals. Tone your print with a solution made of 2 grams of dimethylglucoside and 1 gram of sodium hydroxide, each per 500 milliliters of water. My solution has been already used for a couple of prints, so it's a bit reddish. Wait until your print gets a nice magenta color. Let your print dry. Wash it for 10 minutes. Coat your paper with another layer of cyanotype solution. In this case, I use a Mike Ware's new cyanotype solution because it gives better density, which is good for yellows. Let it dry. Put the yellow negative onto the paper and align it using the registration marks. Fix it with the tape. Expose it for around 4 minutes. I've moved the lamp closer to the print to work with shorter exposure times. Wash it for a couple of minutes. Don't forget to add some hydrogen peroxide to fully oxidize your print. This time I don't add any acids, as they can destroy the magenta layer. Bleach the layer with a 20% solution of potassium carbonate. Wait until blues turn yellow. Add some hydrogen peroxide in the end to increase the saturation of the yellows. Sometimes you can print another layer of yellows if you feel your yellows are dull. It's not a problem. Wash it under tap water for 10 minutes and let your print dry. Coat the paper sheet with another layer of a cyanotype solution, which has to be diluted in half. It has to be done in order to mix the colors in a better way. Let it dry. Put the cyan negative onto your paper and line it. Fix the negative with a tape. Expose it for around 3 minutes. Soak the print in water mixed with hydrogen peroxide for a couple of minutes. Please notice that sometimes you may feel you'd like to add more blues to your photograph, so you can actually add multiple layers of blues with different exposure times. Sometimes it works very well. Then finally wash it for around 3 minutes in tap water. Congratulations, you just made your very first tricolor cyanotype print. Hello everybody, my name is Igor Volkov and this is our finished print we just made. Yeah, I think it looks very nice actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'm really glad to finish this video because it's the very first time I make a video about any photographic process, and actually I have a lot of things to share with you, so it's not the last one. It's really nice to see you all. And if you like this video, if you've enjoyed it, then subscribe here. And also you can follow me on Instagram or add me on Facebook. So yeah, feel free to contact me because I'll be really glad. So have a nice time.